Welcome back to One Hot Bite. Melissa here, where healthy doesn't have to be boring, and I'm going to show you how today. We are going to make a very delicious, a very easy, a perfect, as we're approaching summer, delicious appetizer. So the appetizer we're going to make today are salmon puffs. We're going to use hot smoked salmon. We're going to make them into kind of a little pastry. There's very minimal ingredients to this. They're coming in super low at 75 calories, and a serving is considered 2 puffs for a delicious, decadent, yummy, filling appetizer. So we're gonna go ahead and put these together really quick, but first of all, I wanna thank you so much for being here. Welcome all the new people that are here today. If you're already a subscriber, thank you again for being here. I really appreciate you. If you are new, please stick around and see if there's something you like here. I love to do light cooking the best I can, but I also like to really enjoy life. You'll notice that too. So if you really like what you see here, please subscribe down below, smash that like button, and let's get cooking. So to put these little puffs together, like I said, very minimal ingredients. We're going to use a little bread flour and some salt and pepper. Mix that together. We're going to use quite a few eggs in this. This is going to bring our protein content up really high in these. It's going to be 4 grams per serving, which is 2 puffs. So we are going to use 2 full large eggs, well beaten, and we're going to divide out the egg whites from the egg yolks, and we need 4 of the egg whites for this recipe. That's what's going to give it that super shiny, super light and fluffy texture that we're going to get here. So as soon as we have these divided, we're going to set it aside. In a saucepan, we are going to take 1 cup of water and 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to bring this to a boil, just basically to get the butter to melt, have a nice hot sauce that we're going to now add our flour mixture to. We're going to make a hot dough right here. So just mix it. You can cook it for about a minute, and you just want it to pull away from the sides here to form this nice soft dough. Once that dough has pulled away from the sides, we're going to bring it into a bowl. We're going to add half of now this is our whole eggs. We're going to blend this together. Just put about half in, get it blended together really well. You're going to notice this is starting to make like a pastry dough, not like a cookie dough or a cake dough or anything like that. So we're going to get all of those whole eggs mixed in, and now we're going to start adding those egg whites in. So just a little bit at a time, and get it to blend it together really well. It's almost making like a pâte à choux or a cream puff type dough. That's not necessarily what we're looking for, because this is going to be wetter than that, but that's the kind of idea that we're going for here. As soon as you get all those eggs mixed and blended together, now we're going to add our real flavor ingredients here. So we have our base. We're just going to use a little green onion here and chop it nice and fine. And I really find that green onion and smoked salmon go together so well. It just adds that little spunk to it. So once you have those chopped up, we're going to add them. Now we're looking for hot smoked salmon. You only need about 2 ounces. This is 4, so I'm just going to use part of this, and then I'm going to save the other part for another recipe. Sprinkle it in. You can chop it, or it comes apart really easily. So once we have this in the bowl, we're going to just fold it over a few times, get it all incorporated. And as soon as that is completely incorporated, we're going to get a baking sheet, a little bit of cooking spray on the top. Now we're going to look for 24 of these little piles. So because I'm not frying these and I'm baking them, they fluff up a little bit, but not as much as they would. They won't turn into little balls like they would if they were fried. But again, you know me, I'm trying to keep this light. So we have 24 little piles, and they fluff up just a little bit. They are going to start in a 425-degree oven, and then we're going to drop it down lower. Make sure you read the description down below. But these look great. Well, I think those turned out to be one incredibly delicious hot bite. So we have the hot smoked salmon. We used a whole bunch of eggs in this, egg whites and regular eggs. So again, these are super high in protein. So they're like these beautiful, fluffy little pastry appetizers. So let's give one a try. So again, they're super light, they're super fluffy. They have that glossy texture on top because of the egg whites. They're just almost like a little pastry, but they're super savory. So a thing you can add with these is you can add like sweet pepper jelly, so you can add like a little spice and a little sweet to it, or you can put a little dollop of sour cream on it. But these again are really super savory. Let's give it a taste. Those are so good. Nice and snacky, super light, a really good salmon flavor coming through. These are one delicious bite. I sure hope you give these a try, but I really want you to have the best week ever. I will see you guys next week. We're gonna try something super fun, and we're gonna make falafel, but we're not making it the traditional way. So again, here I am spinning things. I love you guys. I will see you next week.